Controlling operating expenses in the hospitality industry is critical to running a successful business. Profit margins are eroded by high business expenses and wasteful practices, jeopardizing a company's financial health and long-term viability. Regarding labor costs and payroll, these are only the tip of the iceberg. Here are a few more labor-related expenses to consider when developing your company's operational budget. Wages, overtime, training, benefits, uniforms, tools for technology. Food and beverage are at the heart of any hospitality establishment. Managing a successful and profitable business necessitates keeping the fridge stocked, investing in the proper tools and equipment, and maintaining those investments through regular maintenance. Rent and utilities account for 5 to 10% of a company's monthly revenue. Here's a breakdown of what that expense category typically entails in the hospitality business. Renting power, water, phone, internet, and Wi-Fi. Controlling operating expenses in the hospitality industry is critical to running a successful business. Profit margins are eroded by high business expenses and wasteful practices, jeopardizing a company's financial health and long-term viability. Maintain a seamless balance of efficiency, pricing strategies, and guest experience, always providing the level of service expected by guests without leaving any idle hands or holding excess inventory. Tracking and managing your expenses is the first step toward lowering operating costs and increasing profits. It takes time and dedication to track operating expenses. Still, each incremental improvement builds on the previous one, and you'll see a significant increase in your bottom line over time. If you're concerned about the number of expenses you'll have to consider while running your business, equip your venue with smart technology, such as a cloud-based POS system, labor management software, and training materials, to help you manage costs efficiently. Begin by focusing on the most critical operational departments in your establishment first. Even minor changes in these areas result in significant improvements. This generally entails looking at your most controllable business expenses, such as labor, energy, and marketing, and then determining how to maximize efficiency across all of your activities. The first step toward optimizing labor scheduling is forecasting staffing needs and planning accordingly, ideally on a timeline that makes sense with staff scheduling. Make sure to segment your forecasts. Luxury suites and checkouts require more cleaning time than smaller rooms and overnight stays. Consider cross-training employees so that they can assist in another role when needed. For example, staff who have been cross-trained can provide coverage or pitch-in during a rush in their secondary function or a lull in their primary function. What you don't track can't be measured. Audits may include examining lighting, insulation, and refrigeration systems, as well as recommendations for reducing energy consumption. Purchase energy-efficient equipment when replacing laundry, restaurant, or air conditioning equipment. Inform visitors about your energy-saving efforts. For example, signs promoting the environmental friendliness of reusing towels can result in both cost savings and increased customer satisfaction, promoting savings and an ecological appeal. Make F&B more efficient by offering restaurant and banquet menu options with similar ingredients and preparation. Even if two groups in two different event spaces decide on two menus, some elements and prep work can be shared. Examine the menu requirements for each day in your event management system and create prep sheets for cooks to avoid over-preparation. Take note of your waste by noting what your meal plates say about portion size. You don't want to send people away unhappy, but consider cutting back if food is frequently left uneaten. Decide whether bartenders should use jiggers or free pour. In any case, train your staff to the standard and conduct regular checks to ensure they are pouring accurately. Examine your property assessment and insurance. How does yours fare? Are you correctly valuing your business and property? If your figures are unusually high, you should challenge your property assessment or look into more affordable insurance options in your area. We love checklists and automated reminders, so set up reminders to review the above suggestions and implement the necessary changes for your establishment. Technology used wisely and strategically can boost efficiency, save time, cut labor costs, and provide a positive customer experience. Managers can use technology to automate many processes, freeing up employees to provide services that technology cannot. However, this occurs only when employees can use the systems and the systems work well together. Automate the numerous steps involved in event planning and food and beverage coordination. Provide a check-in and check-out app, removing the need for customers to stand in line. Texting the front desk for requests or directions is becoming more popular. Some systems allow hotels to preload answers to frequently asked questions, or even use AI to generate a response that front desk staff can confirm or correct and send on with a click. Using underutilized spaces for commercial purposes is an excellent supplement to your income. There may or may not be a permanent setup for the same. As a result, this serves as both a revenue generation strategy and an efficient cost-cutting idea for hotels. You could, for example, use your garden for weddings, parties, or events. Deliver a fantastic experience to the guests who attend these events, and they may also become future guests. If you have a hall, rent it for a yoga or dance class. As a result, the guests will spend a little more money during their stay, increasing your revenue. Negotiating the best deal with your suppliers can sometimes imply getting what you want at the lowest possible price. However, a successful negotiation is only when both parties are happy and comfortable with the agreement. When renewing contracts, it is reasonable to request a discount. You can also get quotes from other vendors to find the best deal in terms of quality and price. These cost-cutting strategies may or may only be appropriate for some businesses. Therefore, it is recommended that you use them at your own discretion. The hotel industry is highly competitive, and the cost of doing business is constantly rising. However, there are always ways to cut costs and run the hotel efficiently. Look for solutions that will work best for your property, reduce costs, and increase revenue simultaneously.